Stream, stream, stream. Videos are stupid. I'm gonna stream everything from now on. I'm a streamer and a memer. Alright, we're gonna have to do survival mode mission. How? What am I? At 25%, man. Almost got book smarts. 11%. 500 days. Not even close. 1,000 fires. Not even fucking close. That's good. Almost there. I think people most use like a Fisher Machine, Cold Fusion, and like Fire Starter is probably like what most people use, because those are all really good. Where am I? Oh shit. Am I gonna get electrocuted? What's in my bag? Oh, I'm carrying stuff. Okay, so I'm carrying a lot of tools. And it's still the middle of the night. What's my status like? I need to eat, but I'm rested. I got tons of water. I don't care. Okay. I have a hatchet here so I can break stuff down. Okay, we're just gonna go, you know? Cause it's night, yeah, but I gotta make the screen a little brighter too. Let's fix this right now. We're gonna brighten this up a little bit. There we go. See if that makes it look terrible. I think that helped a little actually, from comparing my screen to that screen. Now we're gonna walk all the way to the hunter's cabin. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just transporting a ton of shit. Which is boring, true, but I gotta do it. Because I want to get all my stuff there. And then after that, I'm gonna be transporting stuff. Also, very hard to get used to my camera. I play some games at like pretty low sensitivity. And I play this game. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, he's just stalking. That's fine. I can ditch him. It's hard to like get used to like the wolf mechanic sometimes, because like let me take this out just in case. Oh, what the fuck? Why is he so close? You don't want to run. Running makes him chase you. What I do want to do is I want to get out of his line of sight and just walk away, essentially. He stalks pretty slowly, and I can eventually lose him. If he gets too far away, he'll start running again to catch up. That's fine. I can eventually get to the cabin, lodge, and just go in and pass time. And I'll get him away from me. The other thing is completely avoiding the wolves. Which can be done as well. But I'm listening to his growling. If he starts barking like he's gonna come at me. When they're in this stalking behavior, as long as you don't get too close, see he's running, but he's just running to catch up. So you don't have to like freak out and like start sprinting because the wolves are running at you. I could also ditch him with a fire. I could do a flare, but I'm not practiced at that, so I'm not even gonna try. There's another wolf. Damn. There's really not any way to get around this. He's gonna get too close. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get wind chill, and I'm gonna place a fire. Come on. There we go. The wolves can't get me while I'm placing a fire. Starting the fire will scare them away. See? You can hear them. So now what I need to do is if this fire fails, I need to immediately place another one. So we're really trying to avoid these wolves instead of dick with them. I can also fire my gun to get them to go away. This will sometimes keep them away, but not always. Right. So what I did though is I got around them so I can get far enough away. And I'm gonna take out my gun again. I just used that because I wasn't gonna get around them fast enough. So I used that fire and that torch to try and scare them far enough away where I could get around and walk around them. And now they're back to stalking me, but they can stalk me for as long as they want. They can't catch me. Can't touch this. Da-na-na-na. They'll just run when they get out of line of sight like that. Right? But they won't ever catch me. And I can also just kill one of them if I have to stop them from trying. Every now and then I just want to look back to make sure that they don't get like too close or anything like that. But I can do this for pretty much ever. What I could also have done is I can make a fire next to that wolf carcass. And I can use that fire to harvest the wolf carcass. And then drop a meat. I still want to make sure that I'm not walking into any wolves. It's hard to hear where the wolves are at because I have wolves following me who are growling and stuff. And we're going to go to this cabin right here and we're going to sleep. As long as there's no wolves blocking the cabin, we should be fine. And that's avoiding wolves. This is really useful to know in stuff like Stalker, because in Stalker you're going to have wolves all the time, and wasting a fire is better than wasting bullets, which it's going to be, you're going to have a really difficult time wasting all the bullets. Normally I would have just not gone if there's those wolves, but the wolf on the bridge was already following me, so there's no point, and I want to just go back inside and sleep. There we go. Done. Now I pass the time in here by sleeping, they'll just be gone. I gotta go upstairs. Also restore some of my condition. I want to make sure I'm at a pretty high condition. It's still the middle of the night, though. It's really dangerous to travel during the night. It's honestly a better idea to just not even do it if you're worried about wolves and just wait till the day or like sleep or something, but I'm not too worried about it. You gotta learn somehow, right? Learn by doing. I want something to start a fire with. Guess I need to. This will give me some fuel. So I can't start a fire with it. And I gotta make sure I'm not too heavy. Because if I'm too heavy,
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'll walk slower and the wolves will eventually catch me.
I need anything right about now.
Sticks are better at starting fires. So I can place a fire. And I want to change it to a stick. I have the fire striker. So I go like that. I could use accelerant, but it's fine. They can't get you while you're starting the fire, so you don't really need to start any faster. You can also use wildlife to ditch them. That's a lot harder because you need the wildlife out. So like if that deer is here, I would try and walk around the deer pretty far. And like do a circle around the deer and hope that they get close enough to deer where they go after the deer. And then I could just be good basically.
I don't get some food soon.
So off to a good start. How you doing, chat? Someone comment something. Usually there's people in here yelling first and stuff. That's a welcome change, is people not doing that. Not that I mind, but like, have some substance in your comments. So I'm pretty new at this game, but I think I've learned a good amount of it in my first playthrough. I'm on like day 21, and I kind of know what I'm supposed to do. I haven't explored the whole world, and so that's kind of a problem, is not knowing where stuff is like kind of big in this game. You really want to know where stuff is. I don't have any charcoal on me. So like, see like there's another wolf right there. You're just not gonna even go anywhere near him. Because we don't want him stalking us. I'll go up here. Avoiding wolves is really the best way to deal with them. And now that I'm at a high point, I can see out, and I can see that, like, there's no wolves over here. We're going over this hill right here. There could be some wolves over here. You can also learn the spawn locations of wolves. So it just got a little windy and like snowy. So we're getting cold pretty fast. We could stop, but we're at full condition, so there's really no reason to stop. We're almost there. These are just supply runs, man. I gotta get those. I could get those frozen wolf carcasses eventually. And we're good. There's rabbits here, but there's not gonna be any wolves. Sometimes there's wolves like over here, but I haven't really found any wolves like this close to the hunters, get the trappers thing. Find a rock if I can. Maybe bag a rabbit. I can't remember where to aim. No, I remember where to aim now. I got it. Nah, I think I've picked all the rocks from here. Oh shit, some rocks. Always interested to get these rabbits. It's like more meat. Yeah. That's fine. Where is he at, though? Can you imagine if I got that? I couldn't get him because he'd be running way before I got there, but I definitely get the achievement. It's an achievement for hitting rabbit like super far away. I think I might go exploring a little after this, as long as I have enough of my stuff here to go exploring. Really, no windshield? This is gonna be like my fire to transfer fires to. I want to have like a fire in here later, so like when I need like a torch to come in and light a fire outside, I'll just have this here. I'll have a couple like fire locations, because it'll just leave this fire here after it burns out. It's a good outdoor fire location. It's here.
All right.
You can also do one like right in here, probably. I don't know. Right here. Anytime you see that symbol, that means that you're protected from the wind. I didn't know what that symbol meant, so I was reading about the game and then someone said that. And home sweet home, Trappers Keep. Homestead. This is my like home away from home for now. What do I have in my inventory? I have food. I believe food is in here. No, these are tools. Hooks, lines, rifle cleaning kits, sewing kits. Okay.
Might have to drop some gear.
Pry bars. Can opener. I'll take that. So we have some like materials and stuff in here for repair. Okay. So let's do this. Take all these out.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
That's fine. Shut up. And we'll put actual tools in here. So can openers are tools. We're gonna count the flares as tools, the hacksaw, the hatchets, the heavy hammer, the knives. The pry bars that we have 4 of for some reason. I'll probably scrap some of them. The mountaineering rope. It's too heavy, I guess. We'll just drop that on the ground. And then the storm lanterns, those are tools. Alright, what can I take out of here? Let's take a couple pry bars.
Something's gotta go.
And we'll scrap that shit. And I got storm lanterns. Once again, I only need one of them, so we'll scrap these. Hunting knives, I could scrap, but I like to use them instead of like just sitting there sharpening like a dickhead for a while. This is a tool too.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright. And then we'll put these material type things in here. Repairing type stuff. And I guess I don't know where I'm gonna put my lamp oil. I don't like leaving stuff on the ground because I've had stuff disappear from me while it was on the ground before, and that's not cool. This is water. Antiseptics, I guess. But let's also put all my tea and coffee in here. I love how it's not based on size, it's based on weight, so I have like, I can put like billions of cans of coffee in like one little plastic tote if I really wanted to. Alright, I have a stick that I put in this corner that's gone. Okay, so the skinny of it is if you put shit like sticks on the ground, they disappear, which I think is oh, actually, no, they're over here now. Was there a stick in that corner? I think there was a stick in that corner. I don't know. I'm hesitant to put stuff on the ground because I put like a 40 stack of reclaimed wood on the ground and it just disappeared. And I'm a little upset by that shit because that was a lot of wood. So we're taking our cured stuff out. Is there scrap metal in here too? I put scrap metal in here. I did. And crow feathers. And we can break some of this stuff down. For scrap. Can use scrap metal to craft like knives and stuff, so. This is where my clothes go. Let's put the mountaineering rope in there for some reason. Put my fuel right there. Torch. We'll just keep that with us. Whetstone for repairing. Go here. Where am I gonna put my like gun stuff? I guess like right here. I'll put like arrows and stuff. Like I don't need this, but it's not that much weight, so I'll have it just in case. And this stuff, rose hips and the reishi mushrooms. Oh shit, I don't want it to be under the rug. Yeah, for some reason dropping stuff like near the walls like gives it a chance to like disappear. I don't like that. I think they need to fix that shit because that's insanely stupid. Put this stuff in there too. So we have a very small amount of that. The only thing about this cabin, I'm good. How are you, dude? The only thing I don't like about this cabin is the very small amount of like space I have for like stuff. So because I want to like put stuff in things instead of sorry, scrap metal, cured gut to make lines and hooks. Snare is cured gut and reclaimed wood. Easy. Except for, I guess you could run out of reclaimed wood. It's weird that you can't use it from other wood. Maybe you can make reclaimed wood from wood? I don't know.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Cured maple sapling. I can go make a bunch of arrowheads, but I need a forge, and I need to find where that is. What about with hands? I never checked this stuff. Location to craft anywhere. Fishing tackle. Hook and line. That's cool. It's like in the middle of the day, so I have plenty of time to get back. Why did I not get a notification? Is YouTube being an asshole again? I don't know, maybe. There's not a lot of people in here, so maybe people didn't. Let's go with people didn't get notifications and not my YouTube channel is terrible, so no one wants to watch. Having some antiseptics and painkillers on me is an important thing. To not dying. I transfer one bandage. I want antiseptics, but it's a lot of weight. I wish I could split this. Because I don't need the whole thing. But, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Can I, like, transfer it, or what? Is my mouse broken, or is it the game? What the fuck is happening? I sincerely hope this isn't my mouse, because it's not that old. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Couldn't click on anything for a bit. Now I can't click on anything again. What the fuck? It's like a dead zone in the middle of the screen. But my mouse is working fine. Please help. I don't need this in my life. Anyway, whatever. I got food. Let's go, like, explore. Fuck. Take 2 more liters of water. Tin of coffee. Oh, we have some antiseptic in here. Oh, yeah, because I put some in here. Yeah, well, at least it's a little less. We have sticks to start fires. We have a fire striker. I don't really need these wood matches. I don't really need firewood. I can just find stuff. I just want to make sure I have everything I need. Genuinely, probably just take a hatchet for breaking shit down. That's all we need. Pry bar, I can come back and pry shit open if I have to. And I don't need like a flare or anything. I have like matches I can use. We'll drop that. Cargo pants, I'm not loving the cargo pants or the fleece mittens or the military coat. I would like an expedition parka, new snow pants, wool toque. Okay. We're going with it. What's in here? Windbreaker, reg shirt, mud cloaks. Okay. I have clothing stuff. Let's go with show that. I have clothing sets that I like thought out. So this is the one I'm going with. It's the comfy and quick one, which is an expedition parka, nothing else. Fisherman sweater and wool shirt, but 2 wool shirts work. 2 wool long johns, so I need more wool long johns. A long wool scarf, balaclava, the rabbit skin mittens, which I have yet to make. 2 climbing socks and 2 wool ear wraps. The 2 wool ear wraps are going to be hard to find, and I need 1 more climbing sock. I can make the rabbit skin mitts. I have balaclava, but I'm not wearing it because it doesn't really work with what I have right now. I want to find a long wool scarf. I have the snow pants. I need 1 more wool long johns, a fisherman sweater, and I'd have the expedition parka. So I'm basically wearing some stuff that I kind of don't really want to wear in place of some of the stuff that I have, you know. Okay. You don't know how to help. That's never happened. Yeah, dude. That's weird. I've never had a glitch like that. That's kind of insane. Let's put all our ruined shit in the graveyard. Every time I go, ugh, it like damages my clothing, by the way. It damages your clothing from like dropping like 1.5 feet in this game. It doesn't make any sense, but don't try to understand it. Oh shit, I ain't bringing charcoal with me, whatever. I don't really need to reveal the map as much as I need to like know the map, if that makes sense. Did you actually make that? What the fuck? You really want to live forever in this? Yeah, dude. You gotta be... It's not really... Okay, so here's the thing. And I know I talk about this a lot. I don't really, like... It's not, like, about living forever in this game. It's about constantly improving. Why play a game like this if I'm not going to get better at the game? Because if I just wanted to survive... And if I want to play Voyager and survive, I could survive for 1 billion days just by doing what I'm doing now. Like, wearing the gear I'm wearing now... And then going to and from the gear and just like whatever. But I want to like know how to like be better on Interloper and stuff like that. I want to know what kind of stats gear has and like what kind of stats are good. What you need to play. So when I play Interloper, if I find clothing, I'll know what to wear. I know you have to make your own clothing most of the time because it's very scarce, but you can find clothing. And it's good to, you know, have that ratio of weight to warmth to wind protection, you know. You got to wear your wetness protection stuff on the outside because it gets wet first. Your wind protection stuff on the outside because that's the only thing that protects you from wind. There's things like that that you need to know to play this game. So I made a little thing that I can actually just pull the gear from. And it'll, you know, I just take the gear and I drag it over and copy and paste it. And I can make new clothing sets real quick. And I can compare the gear and I put like the amount of time all the gear lasts under standard conditions, indoors while being wearing, outdoors while being worn, and indoors in storage. It's really helpful to know that. So like if I'm storing something, I know that like wool toques and stuff like that don't last very long. So I wouldn't want that to be part of my gear set because I have to repair it more often. And I don't want to be repairing very often. I want my gear to kind of just last because it's annoying to have to constantly repair because I have to like keep a sewing kit on me. And I also need to really know what warmth I want. So like a good warmth where I can travel most temperatures, but I don't want to be way too warm because it's unnecessary most temperature. But this is like a good exploring set, the comfy and quick one, where I have, because I was walking around with like, at like 28 kgs out of 30, so while exploring, so I couldn't take anything with me when I went to like, when I went way out to Destination Highway, I only took like a heavy hammer back with me, basically, and like food and stuff. Because I couldn't really get a lot of stuff because I weighed too much. It was annoying. So, yeah. That is so complicated. I try not to freeze and get mauled by a bear. Yeah. Well, I'll be trying to do that too. I like know wolf mechanics pretty well now. Bears are pretty easy to avoid. Just don't go fucking near them. They make loud sounds. But the wolves are a little harder to avoid because they have all kinds of mechanics to try and find you and seek you out and shit, and it's annoying. I don't want to freeze if I fall through the ice. So what we're going to do is if we get to the ice, we're going to do the Why am I moving so slow? Is it like against the wind? Oh yeah. We're gonna do maybe naked tactics. If it's deemed warm enough outside, I'll probably do naked tactics. By that I mean I'm gonna take all my clothes off. So if I fall, my clothes, your clothes don't get wet in your inventory. They only get wet if you're wearing it. It doesn't make any sense. Don't try and understand it. So if I fall through the ice, if I have to walk over the ice, I'm gonna take my clothes off, meaning I'm gonna freeze almost instantly. But it doesn't really matter because I'll just lose some condition from it. Freezing isn't really that bad. Last run I wanted to kill a bear. I made a mistake and just died. That was a bit frustrating. I almost suicided to a bear off stream. I described it last time, but it was off stream because I was playing a bit off stream. Basically, what happened was I saw a bear in the night, and I shot it, and it ran away. It was pretty far away, and I was like, okay. And then I found it the next day, and it bled to death. And I was like, okay. So then I saw a bear in the daylight. It was like about as close as that rock is to me. Hold on, I'll tell you when. Right about now. So I'm like, all right. So I take out my gun. I aim up. I shoot it in the head. It runs straight at me. And I didn't, like, reload my gun, I guess, fast enough. And I had it down. Like, it was down like this. And I went to aim to shoot him again. And he just mauled me. Mauled the shit out of me. So that was fun. And there's, like, this just long animation where the bear beats the shit out of me. You can't do anything. And then I get up, and, like, my gun is in a pile of snow, and all my stuff's all scattered all over the ground. And I was like, fuck, dude. That bear's a piece of shit. So I picked my gun up, and I put 2 more in him. He ran at me again. I had, like, 20% health, and I was, like, freezing and, like, injured. I just picked the gun out and put 2 more in him and killed him. Then I made a fire, treated my wounds, and then, like, skinned that motherfucker. And then I, like, burned the, like, hide, basically. By that, I mean I left it somewhere. I have no idea where it is. It's probably still in Desolation Point. I left some bear skins in a house. I don't know where, though. Because they're too heavy. Like I said, I had like 28 kilograms. I couldn't like carry all the stuff I needed all throughout because I was constantly getting too tired. And on the way back, I just like left some stuff in the house. And so on the way back, I was like, okay, what do I need? And I need the heavy hammer because I need that to make some stuff. And I've only ever seen one in this game, so I wasn't going to waste that. I also got some cured saplings. I got like 8 cured saplings, and then I put them in the rail station, and I came back a day later, and they're all disappeared. When I leave stuff on the ground, so far, it's been disappearing. I don't know if it's an actual glitch or if I'm a crazy person. I'm, like, imagining it, but it's happened a lot. Everything I've put on the ground in the trapper's cabin has disappeared except that pile of wood right there. I put a stick in the corner to test it, and that's gone. I put a bunch of reclaimed wood down, and that's gone. I know there's a forge somewhere in this level because I heard I tried not spoil myself basically only for exploration because I want to explore the game and have fun and be like, oh shit, that's so cool, you know what I mean, be rewarded when I find stuff. So, but I have been reading forums about like how to do stuff because like mechanics, it's hard to spoil yourself on mechanics. I played the game and I figured out how to play and stay warm, all that myself, but it's like having stuff like knowing that only your outer wind protection protects you, unless I'm going to test that shit by wearing something on the outer and then measuring how fast unless I'm going to do like tests for that, I'm never going to figure that out myself. It'd be obnoxious. So instead of like doing tests or whatever, I just read about it. So occasionally I'll be reading a forum and someone will mention something exploration wise and I read through the post, so I read it and I can't unread it. So I know that there's a forge somewhere in Forlorn Musk because someone said so. You always put stuff in drawers. Yeah, the problem is I don't have nearly enough drawers in Hunter's Keep. And I don't want to go to the Carter Dam because on days where there's an aurora, I can't like go to fucking the fire pit thing because it's like blocked, which sucks.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'm just gonna take shit like when I find it, and I'll either turn it to cloth or I'll leave it somewhere in a pile. Because the thing is, when you don't take stuff, it doesn't start degrading, which is fucking stupid, by the way. It's actually like a strat to not take anything. Because clothes degrades while it's... Alright, I think they should just change it so clothes doesn't degrade while it's inside. Alright, I've had some shirts for like 20 years. Basically, like some stuff from when I was a kid just in my closet. And it's not like fucking falling apart. Alright. So if you sprint over very short periods, short things of ice, you should probably be fine, I think. It depends on how big the weak ice is, the patch. So I'm not going to take my clothes off for that. It's just like if I find an extended patch I have to walk over, you have two options. You immediately turn around when you see weak ice, or you fucking get out of there. Like this. I'm taking my clothes off. There we go. I might as well wear it because I have it on me, but I wasn't wearing shoes before. Like, if I have it on me, might as well wear it, right? It's just, which one's better for the wind? This one's better for the wind? This is outer, right? This one's better, this one's better. Okay. Doesn't it break faster after sprinting? I do not think so. I've looked up questions like that to try and find them. But this game has such a small following that a lot of the questions like that people haven't answered. Like, does this specifically break faster while you sprint? Like, I can't find answers for that. That's one of them. I was like trying to read about weak ice. I could only find very small amounts of things about weak ice. One of them that I was looking for is like, is sprinting good? The only thing I found is one post about someone describing how to beachcomb, and in it they said you shouldn't wear clothes, and if you find weak ice, the two things to do to survive is to immediately turn around and leave, like walk off, or to sprint to try and get past the weak ice really fast. So by that, if they know what they're talking about, I would assume they know that sprinting doesn't make it break faster. So it's just really trying to get past the weak ice really fast. Also, saplings don't grow back. I think that's one of the stupidest mechanics in the game. I think they could make the game significantly better by like changing just some of the renewability mechanics. And let's be real, you're not going to face like crunch time for renewability mechanics until you've been surviving for like 5,000 days. But it's still annoying that like you could play this game for, 1,000 days and then be like, shit, I can't make a bow anymore because there's no saplings in the world. Because it is RNG on how many saplings do appear, too. So you can actually run out of saplings. And that's kind of silly. I think they should just regrow and have a really long spawn timer. Because stuff is still growing. And they want to keep it realistic. And I know it's sometimes game mechanics, there has to be like a balance between realism and like what's fun. And I get that. But when like the company says we're trying to make this game as realistic as possible and then like stuff doesn't ever regrow. If you want it to be realistic, you can do that, but make it realistic. While having a balance of gameplay mechanics. Like, people are like, well, if it's realistic, you should have to pee and go to the bathroom. Well, that would just literally add nothing to the gameplay. Like, actually nothing. That'd be so stupid. So, probably not a good gameplay mechanic to add. But, something like having saplings regrow, that could be a pretty good gameplay mechanic. It just takes a very long time. I'm hoping that they add seasons. They said they're taking a month off, like September off, because they had like really busy for like the actual release of the game. But after that, they're gonna work on survival mode and winter Winter Mute Story 3. I'm a little worried because I read the post they read, and they were basically like, we appreciate the feedback on the first story, the first part of the story, and we know it's not exactly what you wanted, but we felt like we had really good ideas. Basically, they're like, sorry that you hated it, but we thought it was good. It was the tone I got from... You want a mini spoiler for the Forge? Why not? It's not a big deal. Just don't tell me where it is. I know it's somewhere here in this, in the Forlorn Musk. I just don't know where, so. But that's like the tone I got from them is like, sorry that you hated it, but it's like, that's such a condescending tone, dude. Like, a lot of people didn't like it. I'm gonna try it for myself, but I'm not like anticipating liking it because I've read why it's bad, and the people aren't like, this sucks. They make really good points. Like, it's literally just going back. It's like going... I know where the radio tower is, by the way. So that's like not even a mini spoiler. It's just telling me where it is. So I'm going to keep going in the direction I would have gone in and ignore what you just said. Because I feel like it's cheating if I don't do that. Overlook, that's cool. And these will last forever if I don't harvest them. That is one of the like things I'm going to do is I'm not going to touch like carcasses. I'll just remember where they are. I can come back through because I can't really carry this shit right now.
Thank goodness. I need all that.
The time friendship is wrong with this one. Alright, cedar firewood. This is cool. I like that. I don't know. I just, like, they could do whatever they want. It's their game, but that's the tone I got from them is that they weren't like, shit, this sucks. I'm sorry. They were like, well, we think it's good, but if you think it's bad, then we'll change this. I don't know. I don't like to complain. I just think that Forge is not that obvious. At least it wasn't for me. It isn't that obvious because I went to the only other place in the game that I know there's a Forge. Because like I was saying, I read a forum post and someone said, oh, well, go to the Forge in either these two places, the Forlorn Muskeg or the Meek, whatever, it's like the Riken or whatever. Right? So I heard that. And I couldn't go back. Right? And I know the Riken is right there. Because I went inside it. I didn't find the Forge. Like, I read that when I was past Desolation Point. They were like, go to Desolation Point for the Forge. I searched the whole zone and I didn't find the Forge. Because, like, I didn't, like, find it while I was exploring the thing. I didn't, like, look at it. Because I don't know what it looks like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you knew what the Forge looked like, you'd be looking for it. But I literally don't know what it looked like. So I didn't mouse over it, so I didn't see it. And because there's a lot of, like, scenery in this game. So I probably just thought it was, like, some scenery. But it was a Forge. I know there's a Forge there. I think it's kind of silly, though, that there is a Forge 2 places in this game. It makes sense because a Forge would be something that's pretty rare, but it's a little silly that it's only 2 places, and it can, I guess, be easy to miss because I missed it. And I was searching the thing for stuff, so I wasn't, like, walking through it. And I actually kind of searched around. I really do not know where it is in that shipwreck. I would have to go back and look for it. I've never seen a picture of it, so I don't know what the Forge looks like. I know what you can forge because I've looked at the crafting page, and it's not much. Once I find the Forge here, I'm going to bring my scrap metal and make a bunch of arrowheads. Because that's like one of the few things you need to forge in this mode. You don't need to forge knives and stuff. But I guess in Interloper, knives don't spawn in hatchets, so you have to make them, which I think is awesome because it really changes the gameplay. What I don't think is awesome is Interloper is still kind of like almost an RNG fest with things like saplings. I just wish they would fix some of those things because you can survive. Also, the long-term gameplay in this game sucks. Let's be real. The game only gets easier to survive as you go on, and that's a fact. It just gets easier and easier because, like, I have no problem surviving now. Sure, I could be killed and mauled by wolves and bears, but I'm not going to die from cold or anything, I don't think, ever. Because I know how those mechanics work, and I have plenty of shit to survive. If I survive for 1 billion days, I might eventually run out of clothes, but... There's a cave. Cool. And I know this moss, I don't really need it. It's like bandages you can make with it. Just leave it. There's bandages you can also make with cloth. And I have tons of cloth. But cloth is actually non-renewable, which makes sense. There should be some replacement for it, though. Something you can do to make cloth, I think. But it's good to know stuff like this, because like if I start playing an Interloper, I need to know where all this shit is. And there's maps. I've looked at like one map for an area that I've already explored. And I'll definitely use those in Interloper. Oh, cool, cool. I'll use like maps and stuff, because I'm not like above like using resources to get better at a game. But it's good to know, because you spawn an Interloper, you need to find a place to go be warm. Go find a cave. You basically, that mode's so unforgiving that when you spawn, you have to like know the closest place for warmth, so you don't lose too much condition. And that's kind of how like Interloper, it's harder, but a lot of the difficulty in Interloper is it like standard difficulty of like, it's hard to do, what do I do? It's more linearly like, you don't need to make decisions as much, you need to know what you need to do to survive Interloper. And there are decisions, and it's still, I think it's much more interesting gameplay-wise in this mode. I'm not like trying to say it's easy, I'm trying to say like, a lot of people complain it's linear, it's like, there's a list of stuff you need to do when you start, and you need to get that done. There's not a lot of options, like you have to make a knife, you have to go make a hatchet, you have to go to one of the forges in the world, you have to go find a building quick. There's only a couple places in the game that are really that great for surviving. And there's no guarantee of clothing basically anywhere, so it's almost like pointless to search places. Is it like a building? Or like a rock pile? It looks like a rock pile. Interloper is a death simulator? Yeah, because you have to like, you have to spawn in, you have to recognize your surroundings and know where the closest cover is. You can't explore the world in Interloper with no clothes on. If you have to explore, you've already lost. Like if I spawned here and didn't know that there was a cave there, like what would I do? Just walk across the thin ice and fall in the ice and die? Basically. Because it spawned me, I played Interloper like 2 or 3 playthroughs. It spawned me in Desolation Point, which I've never been in. So, I couldn't find any. I do not know where cover is. I don't know where there was a house. So I just died in the cold. And no one anywhere can make an argument that it was skill. Like, I suck. Because, like, what are you supposed to do? You have to know where cover is. You have to, like, know. Or guess. You go find it. I didn't find it. Hey, Thomas Hook, what's up? My guess was wrong. I didn't know where there was cover. I found a road, I walked down the road, I got to the end of the map, and there's nothing. And then I died. Also, once I spawned on thin ice and immediately fell through. And I'm calling bullshit a million times on that, because that was actually the stupidest thing that's ever happened to me in a game. Game spawned me on ice, and then I fell through the ice, and it's like, you dummy, why you fall through the ice? Because I fucking was spawned there. There's nothing I could do. There's no counterplay to that. You immediately start freezing, because you started, like, dying.
So the night can't be far behind.
Yeah, that's a good point, dude. Should write a book about that. He said caves like this have nothing in them, but you get escape from the wind, and you can heat them up by starting fire in them.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Okay, so we've explored the southern part of this, and I know that there's a cave there, and I gotta try and file all this shit away in my head. And I know the overlook probably will have some saplings and stuff, and there's room for exploring for saplings, but there's no houses, and that's the important part, is like you want to find a house. Yeah, finding it, that's Interloper. It's like, there's a road up, walk down the road, don't find anything, freeze to death. Now that I know Desolation Point, I know where I spawned. Right when I spawned, I would have walked to the lighthouse, got the stuff from the lighthouse, I would have walked to the other thing, what's it called? the whalery thing. I would have walked there, got the stuff there. I would have rested there. Then I would have gone to the wreck of the shipwreck, got the stuff there, slept the night at the shipwreck. Then I would have gone to the end of the map, gone in the coal caves, gone to the beginning of the map, gone in a church, and then left the zone. Like that. In that order. From just doing a once-over of the zone. Maybe not the most ideal route, because I haven't played this game that much, and I don't have a good idea of distances. But that route would still work, you know? Also, because some houses spawn as wrecks, but sometimes they don't, it's hard to know when you're playing the game for the first time, like, is this house always going to be a wreck? Or can it sometimes not be a wreck? It'd be good to know. Bunkhouses, so obviously they can be not a wreck. It's like describing it like that. Quality tools. I'll have to file that away because I'm not carrying them right now. Too much stuff.
I could use this.
Crates and stuff to break. See, this is like awesome. There you go. The bunkhouses here are always wrecked? Okay, that's good to know. Stuff like that, like, you need to know that if you're going to play Interloper. Can't be like, I'm going to head to the bunkhouses. Oh, they're fucking destroyed. Old Spence Family Homestead. Shit, that's a building. What's that? There's a wrecked building over there, too. Are these trees anything, or are they just, is there gonna be like saplings? There should be saplings, right? I think, maybe. Or just scrub brushes. Is this always destroyed? This seems like a pretty worked up area for it to be destroyed. Like, this seems like a pretty good amount of work to put into a like small area, like naming it and like making the trees and houses for it to always be destroyed. I feel like that's not always destroyed. How's this? Fuck. Is that a forge? Well, I found it. There's nothing cool next to it. I guess that house is probably supposed to be next to it, right? But that's fucking destroyed. Which sucks. And there's a workbench, too. Hacksaw. There's a ton of shit. There's a heavy hammer here? Shit, dude. Survive the outdoors? Book? Dude, there's so much shit here. A down vest. Imagine if I started here. Alright, how do I use the forge? Forge temperature required. Furnace. Alright, so I need to start a fire in here. Alright. Which I guess will probably heat me up too. Alright, well, let's use the forge and we'll see. I guess I have to heat it up to use it, which makes sense. That's cool. I thought you just, like, click on it like all the other things.
That did it.
Alright, I have to have 150. I wonder how much does it get from just normal stuff? 20 minutes until it can be added. Well, there's coal everywhere. So let's get that. Break down all that. Does it keep me hot? We're gonna find out. I like how there's a heavy hammer here too, and a hacksaw. I can hacksaw some stuff. Is there anything to hacksaw? Reclaimed wood. There's really nothing to hacksaw. That sucks. Oh, there's a bed right here too. Is this cool? It's only 12? That sucks. I just wish that building right there was not destroyed. That would be cool. Oh, more coal. It really sucks my saplings disappeared. I had a bunch, and it's annoying for a game to do something like that. I can cook in it too. That's dope.
Make almost anything about now.
How do I get it to be hot enough? We'll just keep going up. If I add coal. What about these? Do they make it go up? Well, it's rising pretty rapidly. Oh yeah, sure. Do that.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
Old Spence Family Homestead. Alright, this is definitely something that's supposed to... Oh shit. Okay, that's to make it hotter. That does. So I guess I have to add coal. What if I add firewood? Will that make it hotter? Oh shit. There's more coal, more pursuing kit, cloth, heavy hammer, which I'll need, work gloves. Cool. Coal makes it pretty hot then, I guess. I wonder if it goes down over time. Like, let's see. Is it? Actually, it's not cooler. Okay, so is it just going to be that hot this whole duration? If so, I need to know pretty much exactly how much coal to put in. Oh shit. Well, I should have knew that before. Because I would have like slept before doing it. I'm losing condition, but that's fine. I'm gonna gain most of it back when I sleep. This is all the metal I have. It is able to burn for 12 hours. It needs to be over 150. Okay, that's fine.
I need a horse.
Just made a bunch of arrowheads. Okay, so I got 5 hours. We'll sleep for 5 hours. I'm gonna eat first. Drink and eat. Max temperature 200. I like how it maintains its temperature though. That's cool. So that's all you know. Yeah, I'd have to figure out how much coal you have to put in, or does putting wood in first raise the temperature at a certain point, then you put in coal? Because I don't know if coal's renewable. Right, so I don't want to use more coal than I have to. What's my condition at? Max? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this because it's spoiled. Okay, well I know where this is now. You would die in your first hour? I mean, probably not on this mode. There's really no way to die in your first hour. But maybe your first day? I died my first day, so.
Come on.
It's all about learning the game, man. It's not about being immediately good at it. You don't think coal is renewable? That's stupid. There's got to be a better way to... If coal... That's one of those things. If coal's not renewable... It's the only way to forge arrowheads. Are arrowheads permanent or what? They have condition. Some stuff has condition, but it's not. Everything has condition, but some stuff is permanent. Okay. Oh, we have a metal shelf I could have hacked up. Alright, well, let's make a bunch of arrowheads. Maybe you can mine somehow? There's a coal mine. I don't think you can mine. You should be able to eventually. That should be something that they consider adding. But I don't think you can now. I'm pretty sure you can't. Alright. Well, we put the heavy hammer in here, right? Now we have a heavy hammer here. Don't have to worry about it. Get the rest of this stuff. I like that I went like all the way across the world and find a heavy hammer, and then there's like one right next to it. That's awesome. There's more scrap metal. Can I chop this for scrap metal? More scrap metal. Alright, well I'm gonna make a shitload of arrowheads. Just because I don't know how it's gonna work. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna eventually run out of arrowheads, so I'm gonna make a ton. I'm pretty sure there's enough coal here to at least light the forge once more. With all the wood and other stuff I can probably put in it, maybe. Combat boots.
Drop any of this gear.
I don't think they can come up here. I'm fairly confident they can't. They're still out there. What time is it? It's night? We can sleep another day.
All I can think about is food.
I have enough water and foods that have water. We'll eat that. We'll eat this. I didn't mean to eat that. I meant to eat this. Because it says water. No, it doesn't. I guess it dehydrates you. That's fine. I don't care. I don't want to travel at night. gonna be thirsty when I wake up though, right? Wait, is it the middle of the night still? Fuck me, dude. I'm fully rested. Are these guys gone or what? Cause they're dicking me around. I'm gonna be pissed off. Fucking wolves, dude. I have rifle ammo, so. I want to kill him close to this so I can harvest the stuff. I know they won't come inside the house, probably. So probably right over that hill. What the fuck are they, dude? Are you gonna come at me or what? Alright, here we go. Oh, are you kidding me? How does that not shoot him in the face? His face is like the only thing facing me, dude. That sucks. Well, he's definitely gonna bleed to death. Good thing I have like infinite medical supplies. Alright, what the fuck are these other wolves? They're pissing me off now. He's gonna bleed to death, but... Back and it seems I brought a wolf with me? Yeah, dude. Fucking wolves. Pieces of shit. Hi, I've just arrived. Hey, God Ornelas. That's awesome. I'm fighting the wolves. They're trying to. They're being dicks about it. Let's just make some water, I guess. I have tons of sticks. Sticks aren't really gonna help me, I don't think. In the long run. I wanted that wolf to die next to this thing so I know where his corpse is. It sucks that like he somehow survived that shot.
Right.
Do like certain wolves like, are certain wolves like just really good at surviving, or they're like invincible? Did I like just face a god wolf or something? What? What is this? Sticks right now are basically the only renewable source of fire in this game. So sticks and magnifying glass. Inevitably, what you would have to do if you play this game for long enough is you would have to just make a fire outside with sticks and magnifying glass, because that'd be you'd run out of everything else. But you'd have to play for a very long time for that to happen. How many days have I survived? I'm on like 34 or something, I don't know. Oh shit, no, cancel. Don't need any more calories. Okay, so I'm well rested, I have improved rest. There's an awesome aurora outside. That wolf should have bled to death by now. I really don't want to get dicked around by wolves. Oh, fucking Christ. Piece of shit wolf. Why is he still here? I've now wasted 2 shots. And I'm getting a little angry. You suck. I think he would have bled to death. I didn't think I had to kill him, unless that was another wolf, but I was annoyed by the fact that I had shot him so many times and he was still just like fine. So I shot him again. Okay, he's a wolf. He's just being a wolf. He's being a dick about it. He's putting his wolfiness in my face. It's not cool, you know? Oh, there's like a destroyed building. Let's go see what's in there. What the fuck, dude? I guess there's other wolves because they just heard whimpering, so they're running away. Oh my god, seriously? I'm not going all the way around the other way. I'm almost to crafting arrows. Once I craft arrows, I can basically kill wolves with arrows for free, so by dropping a decoy and just getting good with archery. That should be it. Hopefully, because I don't want to shoot any more wolves. It's just, like, there's no way I'm going to bring all the meat back, you know what I mean? On stream, this is beautiful. I turned the brightness up a little on stream. Let me know if it's, like, too hard to see. I can turn the brightness up a little bit. I have a feeling that this is always destroyed. Reclaimed wood, a chair. Go in the ice, more coal. Crate with more coal. Dressers, drawers.
Could end up being useful.
It could, but I don't know if I have room. Let's take it. Why not? So yeah, I definitely have enough coal. What is this? It's like a fucked up tile in the game.
Can't have too much water.
You can, because you can't carry everything, you dick. Game where you can't jump. My favorite. It looks like night takes 80% of the day. That is a really dumb mechanic in this game, I think. Is night, it lasts like 12 hours every day, and that doesn't make any sense. Like, it actually lasts like 12 hours. It's supposed to be like permanently winter, I guess, because of whatever disaster happened. But I have some problems with that, because was the Earth like not rotating around the sun anymore? If it's permanently cold, that doesn't change the time of day. It doesn't make any sense, man. It's fucked up. Who wrote this fucked up? Don't know how it works. It's naked time. It's nudie time. We have to hope that I don't get attacked by, assaulted by a wolf, because, they will actually kill the shit out of me, because I have no clothes on. It's gonna get warmer in the day.
Find some place to escape this cold.
I could also start a fire. So I'm fine. Even, like, I have enough warm stuff on me to, like, heat up instantly, basically. Thomas Hoke, you're on the North Pole or South Pole? Only 5 minutes of light a day. Don't know if it was North or South where the winter is like 24 hours dark. Okay, so here's how it works in the North and South Pole.
Just want to lay down for a
There is light during the seasons. It changes, right? So in winter for them, they have like 24 hours of darkness, and then during summer they have like 24 hours of light, and it gradually shifts. So it's actually not like permanently always dark. Okay, so I can wear clothing now. And that would be the North Pole. If you go to Alaska, people have like insomnia because during certain seasons of the year it's like 24 hours of light, and people are like can't fucking sleep because it's light out all the time. Oh, these are wet? What the fuck? There we go. See? My cold is better. I just noticed the screenshot is way brighter than the stream image, so it might be my monitor. Could be. It's worth noting, though, that I have turned the brightness up because for some reason the stream is usually a little bit darker. So, because the wolf's talking to wolves over here, by howling, I know that there's like wolves over here. Yeah, I don't know why my stream's darker than my screen. So like if I play back the video side by side of me actually playing the game and the video of me playing the game, the video is always darker. So I turn up the brightness a little with the filter to try and make it even. Also, this looks fucking awesome, by the way. So props to the devs for making this game look so fantastic. Right? Like the graphics aren't great, but you don't need good graphics. You don't need perfect graphics when you have like these stunning visuals. It's more important than graphics. Just 1 month with cold days? Yeah. So this is Canada, by the way. So it would be dark 12 hours a day for certain months of the year. But it'd also be light like 16 hours a day for certain months of the year. You know what I mean? If you think about the globe of the Earth, because I don't want to like pull up an image, it's tilted on its axis when it goes around the sun. Meaning it's not straight up and down. So the North Pole that isn't pointing up, like, you know, isn't pointing universally north. Or it actually would technically, I believe, be universally south. Fun fact.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Anyway, it's tilted slightly, so, and it rotates around the sun, and it spins. So, in certain months of the year, as it's rotating around the sun, it's tilted so that the top of the Earth is facing the sun more, and it's light more hours of the day, because in the middle of the Earth, as it rotates around, you're on the back of the Earth relative to the sun, and it's dark out, and then you're on the front, and you're on the back, and you're on the front. And so you have these like days where it's like you can start to see the sun. It's like 8 hours of night, basically. And depending on where you are on the globe,
It worked.
hacksaw, scrap metal. Let's take these. Depending on where you are on the globe, it will make a huge difference. So like if you're at the top almost, like where Alaska is, and you're rotating around, you'll still get to kind of the back of the Earth relative to the sun, even when the tilt of the Earth is facing the sun more towards the north of the Earth. And there'll still be like 2 hours of daylight of night, but only like 2 hours. If you were on the exact North Pole, you would be getting 24 hours of daylight, because the North Pole doesn't actually move relative when the Earth rotates. You know what I mean? It's spinning around. The point. My words. The northernmost point on our Earth is not facing north relative or up relative to the sun. It's only facing up relative to like Earth, like what we think of Earth. So that point doesn't move while the Earth is rotating, because it's rotating from the equator. So if that point is facing the sun, it'll be sun 24 hours a day, and 6 hours or 6 months later, it'll be facing away from the sun, so it'll be dark 24 hours a year. So Alaska is not on the northernmost point, which I can't remember what it's called. The North Pole is what it's called, but like I don't know if there's like a more scientific name for it. So what I'm trying to say is it doesn't really make sense, realistically wise, for this to not. Do I still have that in affliction? Find save this will perform. Yeah, whatever.
My fingers.
It would make sense for throughout the year, because like you can actually survive a year in this game easily. People have survived like 1,000 days. It to actually change what night is what it's night and day, and it wouldn't be that hard, I think, game-wise, to be able to change that. They should add seasons. It could still be cold throughout all seasons, but since we're in Canada, it should be warmer in the summer and colder in the winter, and the days should be darker, longer in the winter, and lighter, longer in the summer. But if it's constant winter in Canada, everything on the opposite site has to be burning? Not really. Heat distributes pretty evenly around the globe, so even though the tilt of the Earth is making us get more sunlight, you're not necessarily getting that much more heat. So it's still like cold in the winter in Canada. You're just in the, you're getting more sunlight. Even though you're exposed to more light, right? Because the Earth is tilted, you're exposed to more light. You're still further away from the sun standing in Canada than you are at the equator, if that makes sense too, if you think about it. Because the Earth is a sphere, but it's also actually compressed a little, so it's thicker around the equator. So it's not a true sphere. It's not a perfect sphere. So it bulges out a little, and even though it's leaning, the point in the equator is still closer to the sun than Canada is. Hypothermia, so I'll like take status effects if I don't cure it. And what do? Find someplace warm before hypothermia develops, and it'll go tick up. I'll get hypothermia. So basically right now I'm taking damage per hour in the game, or per tick in the game, but an average of like 2 or 3% per hour for being too cold. Once hypothermia develops, I'll be taking like 8% per hour until I find someplace warm. And I just have to stay someplace warm for a while and it'll cure the hypothermia. I don't know. I'm trying to explain. Sometimes I'm really, really good at explaining stuff and very well spoken, but sometimes I just not. Like my brain can't focus. I have like ADHD, so some people I can be a really good teacher at sometimes, and other times I can't even like talk about the same sentence for like longer than a couple seconds, and I'm not very articulate, which is happening right now, as you guys can see. So, but yeah, I'm just saying it would make sense for it to not be 12 hours of night, 12 hours a day, because whatever geothermic or magnetic event or whatever they said caused this whole disaster wouldn't have stopped the Earth from rotating around the sun at all. It could make it colder everywhere, but it wouldn't change the day and night cycle at all, because that's just merely how much sunlight we have. If there was some sort of like cloud or ash cover around the Earth, it would make it so it's dark all the time, but it wouldn't change the daylight cycle. I need a cured birch sapling so I can make a bow. Because once I can make a bow, I don't have to carry my gun. I can carry more stuff. Now I forged arrowheads. I'm going to try and go forge more. Actually, I might just keep the ones I have now and see how that goes. And then when I need more, I might go forge more. Then I can go explore instead of just searching for fucking stuff. Where should I go explore? Should I go explore? I'll get inside and then we can look at the map. Decide. The gun is so heavy. Yeah, it's like 4 kilograms. It's really heavy. But I've been carrying it because, like, with the whole wolf situation back there, I don't want to waste a ton of time dealing with wolves, and I don't have a bow. But now that I can make a bow, possibly, I won't have to worry about that. Also, I don't like the indicator, because, like, it doesn't transition from night to day as the sun is rising and the moon is setting in the indicator. It transitions, like, now-ish, when it's, like, already completely out and the moon's already completely gone. And that doesn't make any sense! Oh, so we're doing this again. For some reason, this container doesn't like me. That's fun. I can't click in certain pages. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Holy shit. This is the weirdest glitch I've encountered in the game to date. Don't know what to say about it. I could use a spare hacksaw. Keep my hatchet. Keep my torch. Drop my jerry can. Don't need it. Drop this. Keep an emergency torch on me. Keep my bedroll on me. Put my gun away. In the safe, I guess. Just because there's room. No, there isn't. That's fine. Don't need the combat boots. That. Don't need this. Don't need the hoodie. Looks like we're out of room. Okay, I'm just gonna start dropping shit on the ground. In front of the safe. Ski gloves are probably a little better. They're wet though. He's way less. I don't need these. I already have a wool shirt. Don't need the hoodie. What do I not need from here? Combat boots I'll keep. The windbreaker I'll keep. I'm gonna take the sweatshirt. And the mucklucks I'll keep. And the cotton toque isn't as good as the wool toque I have. Down vest isn't good either. Let me start harvesting stuff. See, my hypothermia risk is healed. Now I can heal. The thing about clothing though is like unless I want to keep specific sets, that's why I have the sets. So if I find specific clothing that I like, I can keep it in my safe and be like, I like this clothing. And if not, I need to harvest it for cloth so I can repair my stuff, because cloth is non-renewable and you'll eventually run out. You have to play a long time running out of cloth, but I mean it does happen to people. So like I can only ever wear 2 wool shirts, so if I need more wool shirts, I harvest them. It's good to have the options for clothing though. What's in here? Mountaineering rope. Just take that out. Put that on the ground somewhere. Mountaineering rope is fucking heavy. I'm gonna take some cloth. How cured is this? 79%, so pretty close. Repair our clothing. We got attacked by a wolf. Damaged our clothing a lot. That's pretty repaired. These kind of suck, and I was gonna do the rabbit ones. Can I do those yet? They're a little heavier, but they're like way better.
Gotta eat soon.
I want to heal a little during the day today. Got plenty of food for the night. I just eat that. I'm almost fully cured for that. The hatchet's also pretty heavy. What other clothing needs repaired? This is good, this is good, this is good. My military coat. Ugh, I hate wearing that. My cargo pants too. Probably gonna drop those. I don't need them. What's my warmth bonus at? 17. That's probably pretty good. I get a little bit more. I could squeeze a little bit more out of some of this stuff. I like to repair when it gets below 90%, basically. Okay, I'm gonna take these and put these in here. Do I have enough rabbit pelts yet, or did I just never get enough pelts? Like, what the fuck is happening? Wolf pelts? I have like fresh wolf pelts. Where'd my cured shit? Is it all back at the other place? Probably. I have 10 pounds of charcoal. Holy shit. Let's remove that. Put that somewhere. It takes longer to pick stuff up. But, because you have to be like, ah! But, it's a better solution to like filling your containers with like bullshit like this. Like this would take all my containers right here. I just hope it doesn't disappear off the ground, because I had that happen. These both suck, so I'm gonna destroy them. What is the goal of the game except surviving? Nothing. That's one of the major problems with the game right now, is there's like no goal.
Where can I find something to eat?
Okay, gotta go to the main page to do that. Okay, go to main page. There we go. It's full. Medical stuff. So you build a plane, go to Africa, and never see the cold again. Yeah. It's a blizzard, so. If you don't want to go out in a blizzard, you can hear it outside. It's better to stay inside. And eventually, if you get your cooking high enough, you can just ignore spoilage. It would be cool. People think it would be cool, like, if there was a goal, like, to head south, but that'd be way too hard to do. They'd have to make, like, 1,000,000 zones. There's a story mode, so that's probably eventually the goal, is to, head south or something. I'm sure the story mode will have an ending where you head somewhere. It's way easier program than a survival type game. The point is just to survive as long as possible, which, if you're like, that's boring, you got it. It is kind of boring. I've reached the peak of gameplay. Once I like make a bow and stuff, that's like all I can really do. Besides go explore other places. Alright, so I got gamey food. And you spell Africa wrong, spell it C. And not trying to criticize you, just saying for future reference. Drop. I wanna eat my more spoiled stuff. It's all like gamey, what the fuck? Where's my moldy stuff? Nothing here moldy. Did I eat all my moldy stuff? Whatever. Food lasts forever in this game. And by that I mean food spoils, but instead when it gets fully spoiled, it's like, it would be like in Don't Starve if when it got fully spoiled, it didn't turn into rot, it just was fully spoiled, and you can cook it and it'll go back to 50%. Unless it's in a container and then it disappears. Or if they fix this, but I don't think they're going to be honest. Something's making me feel tired. It could be that I've overexerted myself all day. Oh man, are you sure of this? I don't think there's really much I can do. I can sharpen stuff. You messed that up? Yeah. I don't know. The story mode exists. I just don't. They don't know the ending. You know. Remove from it. It should be fine. Nah. That makes the sentence even worse. Improved rest. I get more condition per hour of sleep with that. So we'll sleep through the night basically and hope the blizzard goes away. Blizzards can last a long time. They also make a bunch of sticks and stuff, so. What's my warmth bonus at? 16? That's fine. Any more wool long johns? You get my balaclava. I'll go get my rabbit skin stuff. Probably go do that. Have the arrowheads. Need a survival bow. There is that. We go like this, and we turn, and we go like this. The locker should be right about here, right? No? Yes? There's the locker. Please be cured. 79%. It was 79% cured like a day ago. I just slept for 12 hours. How is it not more cured? What is this game? Okay, 6 days at 79%. So 20%. So about a day and a half it should be done. And if it isn't, all hell's gonna break loose. This is a workbench right here. It's my plastic container. I gotta get used to where everything is in this house, just by like feeling around. It's not the door. Oh shit, the door's over here. Where's my cabin glowing from the inside? Please. So I have meat on me to stave off a wolf attack. I only have a torch. I need some sticks. Hey, bunny. Yeah, I'll use the fire as well. Alright, I'm gonna stick. If I do that, just stick. Start fire. Yep, 95%. Cool. Grab more sticks when I'm on my way over there. And I'm gonna go like, basically like, we're gonna go try and go like straight through. So I should probably be going more this way. I want to be able to do a fire and have it go long enough where I can like grab a torch and like, scare wolves off and shit. If I have to. You're just like, ah, wolves! And you just put it down. And start fire. Like that. That's if they get really close to you. Because while you're in this menu and you're like, they can kill you. They'll be like, I'm just going to maul him instead. Do I have a hatchet? Can I defend myself? I do have a hatchet. That's good. I also have a flare. You can take the flare out and be like, I have fire! And the wolf will be like, But sometimes they're like, I know you have fire, but I want to kill you. And they just do it anyway. I have like one arrow anyway, because I don't think any of my saplings are going to be cured for a while. Curing is such a boring thing. They need to like add some, like, they should add like a drying mechanic to this game where you can make something to dry stuff, because then you could cure stuff faster, and you could also dry your meats to make them last longer. Instead of just eating moldy meat all the time and not caring because you have level 5 cooking and you can eat moldy meat. Which is dumb. Like, my cooking's level 3. When it gets to level 5s, I'll be able to eat raw meat without risk of parasites. Mending. Rifle, firearm. Archery. Cooking 5 equals iron stomach? Yeah, basically. You just eat like raw, moldy wolf meat and you're like, yeah, no parasites. And it's like, the devs are like, we want the game to be realistic, but then they add something like that. So people be like, why don't you make blah blah blah, because it'd be easier. And they're like, well, we want the game to feel realistic. It's like, well, then don't make people able to eat moldy wolf meat. You want it to be realistic? Add more items in the game. So you make it realistic. Did I go the wrong way or some shit? Where am I? It's super easy to get turned around, by the way. I don't have anything to check. And there's no indicator on your map of where you are. You can't be like, where am I? Which is kind of the point. We just go this way until we find something. I'm just gonna go this way. Sorry I don't talk as much trying stuff right now. Trying stuff like what? Like trying to do a handstand? I feel like that was the rock wall of the world, so I have to go this way to get away from it. I don't know. I'm just going this way. Super easy to get turned on in real life because you slightly turn over time to dodge stuff, and you slightly turn and you're going a different direction when you can't see in the distance. It's cool that they kind of recreated that. Isn't there a compass in this game? No, but shouldn't there be?
Can't feel my feet.
The saplings, these stumps will be here forever, which is dumb. Hello, rabbit. You're dead. He was cute, but he's dead now. I killed him. I killed the rabbits. Yeah, I'm not dumb. I know where I am. Bye, rabbit. Peace out, Cub Scout. Did I leave a bunch of meat here last time? Or did I take that yet? There's like wolves that can spawn over there and like bears and shit, so just go the normal way. See?
Too cold to
Fucking
think.
told you. I'm here. My name Pond. I'm gonna go this way. So follow the pond out like river way. There's wolves that way. Thanks, directional audio. Follow the pond out yonder. I have decoy too. If I press 3, I'll drop some rabbit meat or whatever, wolf meat, and the wolves will just go for that. I can just run the fuck away. I actually want to walk on the ice because it'll make my like socks wet. By the way, in case you were wondering, I am not wearing shoes. I am just wearing climbing socks. Fuck, dude. You can also smell me. Wolves can do that. I'm gonna use this rock to dick him around. He can smell me because I have those scent indicators from the meat I'm holding, because I'm holding bunnies. Delicious, delicious bunnies. What the fuck? Oh, he's running to catch up. Like, if he were to attack me and get a good amount of hitting in, that could be really bad for me. So if I, like, run into wolves up here, and there's, like, wolves up here, that'd be bad. So, like, I could die from this stuff. Because I have the hypothermia risk, and I get attacked, and then I can't light a fire or whatever. It's very possible. There's a wolf that way. It sucks. There being wolves out in low visibility really sucks because they have lower visibility. Oh, thanks, Jan. That's cool. Kind of done with Don't Starve, though. Unfortunately, a lot of people were like really want me to play it more, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's weird. That was close. That like went over his head. Why is he like running like an idiot? I'm done with Don't Starve right now because a whole bunch of stuff, but mainly it got to the point where it was just people were just being so annoying about it. Like I would play Don't Starve for 4 hours, and then I would be like, okay, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go play this other video game now that I've been wanting to try for a while, and people would be like, why the fuck are you not playing Don't Starve? And it's like everyone's like, don't let the negativity get to you, and yeah, that's fine. I don't let it get to me. But I also don't want to stream if everyone's just gonna, like, get really, like, aggressive about it. Like, I don't stream for me. Like, I don't stream because, like, it benefits my life, like, for money or anything. I stream because it's really no different to me than actually just playing the game normally. But I get to talk and stuff, and that's cool. And then people enjoy watching it. So I stream because people enjoy watching it. Fucking wolves. God damn it. Piece of shit. We'll just go around. You don't see shit, dude. There we go. I didn't want to, like, break my leg, because he actually would have killed me if I, like, broke my leg. So people argue in the comments that your strats are shit and they have best idea how to play. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. People are crazy, dude. Why do they watch your videos if they know how to play? That's like the biggest thing is people like come in here. I've never had a newer player come in and be like, I tried this stuff you said and it really wasn't working for me. Can you give me some more advice? Oh shit, dude, this guy's fucking close. I've never had that happen. I've never had a newer player be like, I tried it and it didn't work. Can you help? But I've had so many people who are like, I have hours and Don't Starve and this is the worst I've literally had people like tell me I'm ruining the community because I'm teaching people strats that are just going to make them worse at the game. And then I have like 90 comments telling me, thanks so much. It really helps. It helped me learn a lot about the game. It helped me survive. And I was really bad at it. And I could only survive till day 2. Now I'm surviving till like day 20. And I really just didn't know what to do. And then there's the comments that people are like, you're just making the community worse. What the fuck are you doing, man? They're like, don't make videos if you don't know what you're talking about. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, you said you could prototype an axe at 54:28, and you can't prototype an axe. And it's like, if you watch for 13 more seconds, you'll say that. I said, oh, whoops, I didn't mean prototype, I meant this. And it's like, shit like that. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me was, you can't get worse from being a beginner. You can develop bad habits in any game. I strongly believe that you could tell someone to do something wrong or give them misinformation, and that misinformation getting spread around is annoying for people who play the game and stuff like that, because it's like, say like a competitive game like Overwatch, like someone tells you something about a character, like you can do this as this character, or like this does this much damage, and it's wrong, and that gets spread around, then you have like misinformation that just keeps getting spread. So really you should try and avoid that, because the problem with that is then someone who wants to know how much damage does McCree's flashbang goes, they look up and there's all kinds of info everywhere telling you different values, and you're like, well, what is it? So like that kind of misinformation, I understand that, and from that perspective, you have some sort of responsibility as someone who posts videos on YouTube to make sure they're like semi-accurate. But also, if you're playing, what most of these people don't understand when they go to my videos and like, you suck, is I'm doing a Let's Play, so I'm just like playing the game and talking about it. So like, everything I say for 3.5 hours of playing a game isn't gonna be like 100% accurate. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like that, you can't do that. You can't just be accurate all the time. People are like, oh, I never say anything wrong in my videos. My videos are perfect. And I watch their videos. I'm like, you said something wrong like 2 minutes in. What the fuck are you talking about? People have actually, fuck you, Wolf. People have actually posted on my videos. They've been like, this video sucks. Go on my channel. I have a better video. I just sprained my ankle? How did I just sprain my ankle? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Am I made out of, like, matchsticks? I was just walking. Do you have, like, a chance to sprain your ankle while walking on rail stuff? That Wolf likes me? He's, like, always here, dude. I'm just going around. I take painkillers for a sprained ankle, but... I sprained my ankle by, like, walking. Like, what the fuck? I sincerely don't know how I sprained my ankle. Alright, he kind of snuck up on me a little. So yeah, now I really need to get back inside and be careful because my condition's so low. If a wolf attacks me now, I die. So... And we safe, because they can't go in here. They just won't even walk through that gate. So what was I talking about? I don't know. I don't mind it. It's just, I stopped, and that's not why, I was trying to say, that's not, I didn't stop playing because, like, basically idiots were commenting that I was ruining the community. I don't care about that. They're, like, actually dumb. They have no idea what they're talking about.
Something to eat.
So I really don't care about that, but the reason I stopped was because, like, normal people... Alright, let's eat the gamey meat first. Throw away the trash meat. The trash guts. The reason I stopped was because, like, normal everyday people were like, play Don't Starve! And I was like, okay. And I played Don't Starve for 4 hours. I'm like, okay, I'm going to play this other game now. They're like, no, play Don't Starve. I'm like, well, I'm going to play this other game. Just play Don't Starve. They're like, play Don't Starve or I'll kill you. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't have to play Don't Starve. I don't have to listen to them. But it got so fucking annoying. It's like any time I played something that wasn't Don't Starve, someone is like telling me that like I need to play Don't Starve. Like, it's 100% of my comments all the time was like, play Don't Starve. Okay, I played Don't Starve. We'll play Don't Starve more. I already played it. Leave me alone. I got tired of people just telling me to play the same game over and 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 over again. So it's not like I'm like, I'm quitting streaming. This sucks. I hate you guys. But I'm just not gonna play it. Like, if that makes sense. I've been playing it for so long. And I really was into my mega base, but I don't want to play it. It's kind of ruined it for me that people they're like, I'm leaving your channel if you don't play Don't Starve. Okay, well I won't play it. And all my like people who like watching my things and are constantly in my streams and are commenting, they're always like, play what you want, dude. And that's the attitude that I like, and I want my stream to be like a wholesome thing where people have a good time and can talk to me about stuff and stuff like that. I don't want it to be like, play Don't Starve, play Don't Starve, play Don't Starve, play Don't Starve. It's like, no. Can I, like, cancel that? Because I think I might actually die from hunger. Like, if I just slept for 12 hours by accident, I would have actually died. Brock, play Don't Starve, play Don't Starve. No, I don't want to play Don't Starve. Play more Don't Starve. I don't want to play it. Please leave me alone.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, God damn. But yeah, I really liked making tutorials. That was the best part for me sometimes. I'm not doing that because I have so much shit to do now for like academically, and I'm not doing any of it right now. I'm streaming when I should be doing like other work, and it's really hard for me to get it done because I've like been having a lot of like stuff lately in my life. So essentially, I'm trying to do better for myself right now. So it helps to just not worry about it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't have time to do videos. I have other stuff to do that I'm neglecting to do. I'll heal over time doing this, so it's not really a big deal. I don't know. I like streaming. Streaming's easy. Making videos, not easy. Takes a long time. That tutorial video, the 20 tips, that took me like 10 hours. The next one probably took me like 3 hours because I kind of did it in a way, if this makes sense, where I set up everything to work for my next video. What I did was let's click the worst ones. Gamey Wolfman, Gamey Wolfman. Grab me, alright. I made all the intros between each thing, like the one I'm like, number 1, number 2, number 3. I took all that stuff, and I like saved that, and I saved a lot of my the assets I used. I like combined those and saved those. So that actually happened to you once. So it is possible. What, sleeping and dying? Is this what we were talking about? Because you can do that in this game. You can go to sleep while you're like hungry and just die. Which is kind of crazy, but hey, you know? How much charcoal do I get? 4 each time I do it? Oh shit, this is ruined. I want this. Drop. I can like break this pallet down and stuff, you know. What's my hunger at though? Yeah, shit. Definitely want to eat. Alright. I'm gonna harvest this. See, I'm recovering very, very slowly. Okay, we got all the meat that we can get. I wish I could combine these. I mean, they're like a different condition, so you can't, but... Oh shit. Pallet! Where's my pallet? Okay, I'll just have to sleep. I want improved rest, though. There we go. Flare's 80% from the fire starter? It's on fire already! Jesus Christ, this game. I can't start the fire with the fire, guys. I mean, it's not like on fire, but you know what I mean. You hold a flare to a piece of wood, it's gonna light on fire, man. Just a stick. Yeah, so I'm like, I'll definitely play Don't Starve more. Like my mega base, I want to do that still. That's not like, I'm not like done with that. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna finish my mega base, but I'm taking like a couple months maybe off of that, and I'm gonna play other games because I was also before I played Don't Starve, I basically play a new game like every like week. I just play a lot of games, a lot of different games over my life. And then when I started playing Don't Starve and streaming, I just started playing like Don't Starve all the time because that's what people want to see. And I've never played a game really that much. And by that I mean I've played games many more hours than Don't Starve, but not like the way I was playing Don't Starve, where it's like I was just streaming and playing it all day, every day. Like every time I went to go play a game, it would be Don't Starve. Like when I played World of Warcraft, I would play World of Warcraft, but I would also play other games in between playing World of Warcraft. I just happened to play World of Warcraft for like 3 years, so I got a lot of time spent in it. And I put like 500 hours in Don't Starve probably in like 400 hours in Don't Starve in like 2 years, and that's like the most I think I've ever put in a game in that span of time. It just doesn't sound like that much to some people, because some people play like insane amount of games. Like they'll put, I saw someone the other day that has 2,000 hours in Overwatch on their account, and like the game's been out for like a year, so that's insane. So I'm fully rested. My condition's way better. I still want to keep healing though, so I'll drink. You're messing all your sentences up? Dude, I'm messing all my sentences up. Holy shit, I can't speak. Must sound like an idiot. I'm gonna drop this ruined flare. Oh, fuck. So I'm stuck down here till morning because I can't walk over that. That sucks. But I'm fully rested, so looks like we doing fire stuff. I actually like watching people have fun with stuff, so for me, you just do what they like. Can be calm about it. Raging gets me nervous. Yeah, dude. I've thought a lot about what I want for my channel, because if you ever wanted to take YouTube seriously and make it like a job, you'd have to think about that stuff. And like right now, I don't really want to do that. But over the summer, I wanted to take it more seriously, and by more seriously, I just mean I want to make some videos I was proud of, and I didn't make as many as I wanted to. But I did make a couple that I was proud of. I just didn't make as many as I wanted to. So like I made that 20 tips video. I was really happy with that, how that video came out. And then I was gonna make a channel introduction. I wrote a bunch of videos. I have a bunch of videos, like tutorials written, that I just didn't make yet. Bandage, sub painkillers, sub one bandage. I'm gonna be placing this bedroll somewhere. These sticks I'll just take with me, I guess. But do what you feel like. Yeah, that was a good video. I was happy with that. Can you wait around? That's one thing I don't know. Can you wait around? Just like, can I just wait around? Or do I have to actually like stand here and wait around? Because I don't want to like fucking stand here. There we go. Can't sleep when you're not tired. It's like real life. Where do you find the cover image of this live? Do you mean, where did I find the thumbnail that I used? Is that what you're trying to ask? Pastime is an option. I know it's an option for the bedroll, but like, can I just do it? I'm just standing still. Do I need a bedroll to pass time? Another thing is not being able to sleep on the floor is really, 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 really stupid. Like, I sleep on the floor in real life. I'm pretty sure in an emergency situation I would sleep on the floor if I had to. I sleep on the floor when I'm like at my friend's house and the couch is taken. Search for The Long Dark in Google and you should find it pretty easily. That's all I can help you with. Because I don't know specifically what website I got it from, but that's what I did, is I searched for it and I got it. There's a bunch of newspapers. Military clothes, ski, running. Sports socks, thermal underwear. I'll wear that for now to keep myself warm. It's not that bad. I want the wool long johns, but this is pretty good. You'd freeze to the ground then? No, you wouldn't. Snow is not really that cold. The snow is no colder than any other material that's been outside for long enough to get colds. And the snow actually insulates you pretty well. If you pack the snow together and then lay it on the snow, and then also I'm talking about inside. Obviously, like sleeping on the tiles, like it would be uncomfortable, but like you're trying to survive for your life, so just be a little uncomfortable, man. You don't have to be such a fucking princess, you know? Be a little bit uncomfortable and don't die. Because you'll be like exhausted. You'll be like, I need to sleep, I'm exhausted. And then it's like, well, I can't sleep, there's no bedroll here. There's no bed? Oh no, there's no bed. Just, you know, sleep. Sleep on the ground. And there's like ruined beds sometimes too, and it's like, or there's like clothes and cloths. Lay your hoodie on the ground and sleep on that. So this wolf's probably still alive. He's probably somewhere, and I smell like food, so. Let's not. We're gonna try and not sprain our ankle from like fucking walking this time. I'm gonna attempt to not do that. You'd get wet if you slipped in the snow, but you could still do it. People make igloos, dude. Fucking. The fucking piece of shit wolf. How is he not dead? This is one of the reasons why they need more weapons in this game. Like, I don't have a bow and arrow, so I have to either carry around a gun or just have wolves kill me. He's fucking my clothing up. That asshole. I fought that wolf twice now. I don't, like... He's always under the fucking bridge, too, so, like, I don't have time enough to, like, engage him. Can't I kill the wolf? I need a gun. I have a gun, but I'm not carrying with me because it weighs too much. Because I'm just transporting stuff. So I just avoid the wolves, but this wolf keeps, like standing on the side of the bridge, and then when I walk across the bridge, he attacks me. And if he's stalking me, I can drop a decoy, but he gets too close to me. And I can't outrun him. But at least I didn't get an affliction from that because I clicked fast enough. He should eventually die. He should be bleeding or something. Because I got him with the hatchet twice. But I don't know. Maybe it won't. I'm just gonna watch out. It's just annoying that he camps that bridge like that. And I know I smell, so he can see me without line of sight. But he would also have heard me because he was that close. He was like literally right under my line of sight in the bridge both times. Every time I go to the Carter Dam, that wolf is there too. That's one of the reasons I'm moving my home, is because this fucking wolf is always there. I think he's searching for me too. Oh god, there's like fucking 4 wolves. Yeah, he's probably searching for me. They have the smell, so they can actually search for me without seeing me, so it puts them into a thing where like following the scent or the smell. So they're basically coming towards me, but they don't see me, so they're not like stalking me. I don't have any rocks, damn. You can throw a rock to like distract them, kind of. I could also start a fire, but the thing is like, it's too close for me to just start a fire. He's like running at me like instantly. He went in instantly into charging mode because he was that close. And that just sucks. Okay, so if a wolf attacks me here, I can run to one of these things. I just really don't want to constantly be dodging wolves and die because I didn't bring my gun with me. Later I'll be able to bring my bow because the bow's like 10 times lighter, and just a couple arrows just in case, but bullets are hard to find, and I can actually make arrows, so I planned on not bringing my bow with me, or my gun with me, and wasting all the bullets if I can get arrows. I'm so close to arrows. The first maple sapling I ever found is about to be cured. It's insane how long it takes.
So hungry.
I'm on day 35 though, so I really don't know why it took that long, to be honest. And then that's edible. It's not cooked. I could eat it, but I shouldn't. And I can also drop a decoy. People can make bullets from ice. No, they cannot. It's not a thing. And even if you did make a bullet out of ice as the casing, you would still need gunpowder. Do you know how bullets work? Something needs to fire the bullet from the gun. And if it was a bullet made of ice, it would just shatter or melt. I think Mythbusters even tried that. Like, it didn't work. I was talking about gunpowder. What do you mean? A bullet has gunpowder in it. Or I guess a shell has gunpowder. The bullet is what gets fired out, so that doesn't have any gunpowder. It's a weird distinction, but if you ever talk to someone who's into, like, guns, they'll be, like, crazy about it. Like, I've gone on forums, and you say, like, oh yeah, I found a bullet. They're like, that's not a bullet. Like, that's like, whatever. That's a, I don't know, that's a shell or whatever. It's like, okay. That's a round or something. I don't know. It's like a difference between it being a round and it being a casing and it being a bullet, and I get all that it's actually technically different, but like if I say I found a bullet, people know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I say I found an empty casing from a bullet on the ground, then people know what I'm talking about too, so don't be crazy with your distinctions. Don't be that kind of person. So this is the one I found, the destroyed one, right? So it's like, we're like here, so yeah, whatever. Just keep going this way. Found a rock. In case I need it. It's like semantics, dude. How's my gear? It's all torn up from being attacked by a wolf, like, all the goddamn time. It's not that bad. Most stuff's above 90. My military jacket is kind of fucked a little, but it was already fucked a little. I have to eat soon, so when I get there, I'm probably gonna take a break to go eat And maybe I'll do more homework instead of playing games. Because I really like playing the games, but I should do my homework and stuff. My work that I gotta do. Back in like 15, 30 minutes. I'll probably be gone in 15, 30 minutes. So thanks for watching, dude. The fuck is this? A little cabin that I've never seen before? When I get back to the Trapper's homestead, I'm gonna like be gone probably. But let's see what's in here. Oh, there's 2 cabins. Oh, one's an outhouse. I'll take matches any day of the week. Nah, he doesn't have anything on him. Alright, I guess that door is too ajar for me to open. This is helpful, because like if I start in the logging camp area, I could definitely use this cabin. So I'm pretty close. I just gotta go directly south, past that pond. Sports vest, no. Beds, nah. Nope. Frozen dead guy. Nope, nothing on him. No books I can read. Well, this has been everything but it's a fucking disappointment right here. There's nothing in here that's like at all useful. Thanks, game. This is Interloper. Like, this is what happens. You come in and says like, there's nothing in here. Cool. Nothing that you could use. There might be like something behind something, because sometimes they're like sneaky like that. They like hide a magnifying glass behind something that you can't like behind the cardboard box, but nope, nothing. Is this Interloper? No, not really. This is like Voyager, like the normal mode. I'm definitely gonna play on Interloper when I'm done. So when I'm done with this playthrough. Basically what I want to do is I want to explore more and like build all the stuff there is to build and kind of like get set up and figure out what I want to do for long term, and then I'm going to be like, okay, I know what I want to do for 5,000 days, and then I'm going to end. Not much, Toppy Aaron, just playing this game for another little bit, and I'm probably going to go eat. I have lots of stuff to do today, and not a lot of time to do it. And instead of doing it, I was playing video games, because I'm sad, so I need to play some video games. Hey, Zapbaja. I don't know how I would even begin to start pronouncing something like that. Oh, is there a wolf? I think I hear a fucking wolf. We're going past Mystery Pond, so we're about halfway there. I'm gonna get to Trapper's Homestead. I'm gonna unload my burden at Trapper's Homestead and see if that thing is cured anymore. Hopefully it has. I want to make a bow, so I don't have to walk around vulnerable to wolves all the time. Also, they're running. They're like running towards me. What's up? Fucking spike you, bitch. I should be able to pounce on this motherfucker with my knife, dude. Like right now, just like jump him. It's a shame that... Alright, they need to add like a spear or something to this game. That would definitely be a good add, a spear, so that you can do stuff like that. Like make a wooden spear that has a really high chance of breaking upon use, and then a metal spear that you have to use like the forge to make and then to sharpen that has less of a chance. What time is it? It's like 2 in the afternoon, but I haven't eaten lunch yet. I've had a yogurt today, that's it. A very small yogurt. And I'd like to make lunch. Alright, we're almost back though. I don't really have anything for lunch though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure it out. And then I gotta do more work, and then maybe I'll come back and stream at night because I have nothing else to do because everyone I know is not in this state. I don't know anyone in this state. If someone help, send help. time difference is real. Yeah, well, some of the people I play games with right now, it's 2 in the morning. And I still play games with them, but obviously not now. Hey, what the fuck is this? Is this the cabin that I've never discovered? I thought this was, I thought it was home. I thought it was home free. Deadfall area. Oh shit, I was here before. Right? Yeah. Destroyed house. The destroyed house is here. That's there. So we're gonna go this way. Navigation. Just want to confirm so I don't walk into the middle of nowhere. And then we'll get there. It's hard. It's like if you really were caught in the woods though, you have to go off of like all these trees that look exactly the same. You get lost very, very easily. I like the choice to not have like a map marker in the game and have to use charcoal to make your map and stuff like that. So I can be like, where am I? Oh, I know the destroyed house and the rocks here. I can go this way. Good in-game choice. The next game though on Interloper, it's like now that I know I need to how long I need to cure and what I need for like my gear. It's like a rock wall. What the fuck? Okay, I was definitely not in the right spot. Guess I'm like down here. Whatever, I don't know. Let's just run until we see something we recognize. Oh, there we go. That's Max's last stand, and it's this way. Maybe I just ran too fast. Maybe, yeah, I think I was in the right spot. I just, angled myself a little wrong, and sometimes I think the map's bigger than it is. Can't see anything. Imagine if you were like, oh shit, you raided this. You didn't see Trapper's Homestead because of the visibility and you just left. That would suck. But I know it's right here. 5,999 subs. Rip. Yeah, dude. I get like plus or minus a sub a day, so it's like people are like, oh, when are you gonna get to 10k subs? What are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm not gonna get to 10k subs. Unless I make some amazing videos or like something happens, I'm just not. It's not even like a complaint. It's just like not gonna happen. Because how would it happen? You know? Drink a can of sody pop. Drop that. And we're back. I'm going to organize my stuff so I don't have to do it when I get back because I hate doing that. And then I'm going to sleep to pass the time. And then we'll be done. One more bandage. 222. And I have some antiseptic. Make a 4K alt account and then subscribe to you. What? Make 4K alt account and then subscribe. Oh. I don't think I can do that. I think I would need like a lot of email addresses to do that. Okay. Okay. Two bandages and 14 sticks. Okay. That's all good. What else do I have? All this fire starting stuff, which I'm just going to put near the fire. Sticks. Drop all. Cattails. Drop all. Knowing the bare essentials on me again. Gotta go now. Hey, Thomas Hook. See ya. Have a good day. Thanks for watching the stream as always. Everyone else, give me 2 secs. I just want to check if this isn't any more cures. You're gonna see me lose it. Just kidding. But seriously. 99% cured? What the fuck do I have to do? Alright. Need to eat something. God damn it. So annoying. There we go. Birch bark. Wood matches. Some reclaimed wood and a stick. I don't like how Tinder doesn't, like, do anything now that I don't need Tinder because it's optional. Like, it shouldn't it, like, improve the chance of success if I'm using it, even though it's optional, because that's, like, how you start a fire. Instead of lighting the stick on fire, I light the Tinder on fire, and the Tinder lights the stick on fire. So, it's the same chance of me being successful not using Tinder as I am, then why does Tinder matter, and why do I need Tinder to start a fire at level 2, but level 3 it's suddenly not necessary? Doesn't make any sense, you know? Should still increase the chances.
That did it.
Alright. Also, be right back. I'm going to end pretty soon. I just want to make this bow. 37 days. It's a long time to take to get the bow. Where's the carrot? It's in my inventory still.
I need to find food.
Shut up. How? How is it 99% cured? The hell happened? Does it only go like a percentage per day? There's no way. Every day, okay, so it takes 6 days. So every day it's like basically like close to like 17%, right? It's fucking dumb. What is this game? Every hour is 0.7% curing. How is it 99% cured in my inventory and then like I sleep for 3 hours and it's 99% cured? I don't Alright, I'm done. I'm done with the game. I'm gonna play it later, but right now I can't handle this. I don't know what's even like the game is lying to me basically. It's not being honest with me about how long it takes to cure this thing. So we'll see ya on the flip. Catch you on the flippity flip. But seriously though, everyone, thanks for watching my stream so much. I really appreciate it. I know I talked about some stuff like not doing Don't Starve because people are being assholes, but you guys aren't assholes. You guys are really cool, and I really like when people enjoy my stuff, and it's the main reason I stream. There's a time a couple months back where I was like considering like not streaming or making videos anymore because it was so much work and I wasn't really getting much out of it. And then a couple really nice people sent me like emails and letters and stuff and told me that they really liked my stream and it really helped them and they really enjoyed it and the tutorials were helpful and they're glad that I stream. So that really was what made me make the decision to keep streaming. So it does help when you say stuff like that, and I really enjoy the fact that people want to watch my stream. Thank you so much. It's a fucking 99% cured bullshit. Anyway, bye.